We have stramonium when we have some type of aggression. It is very seldom that stramonium will be indicated where there is no aggression, there is no violence. And when I say violence, I mean in the appearance of the symptoms as well. So stramonium is a remedy which can express that which is inside, which is on the subconscious, and can express it in a violent manner, in a violent way. We realize that these persons, they have kept inside them a lot of darkness, a lot of dark element, what we say, the dark element. It's a heavy darkness, and it is indicative that they cannot stand external darkness. If you have a stramonium and you sleep in a dormitory and you switch off the light in the night, even if he is asleep, he will wake up in a terror and will jump to open the lights. Children usually that develop stramonium symptoms have been terrified by parents. See, there is a little one here, 5-year-old, and he plays, he does this, he says, shut up. No, he continues. The father grasps him and lifts him, goes to the balcony. He says, I'm going to throw you down now. You are going to stop, yes or no? Great fright. And then slowly that child develops symptoms of aggression. And eventually you enter the house, doesn't matter who you are, looks at you, go and hit you. Say, who are you? Elements from fright. People who got a fright will develop symptoms of stramonium. And it's very interesting that this violent remedy, so violent that it can kill, they themselves are afraid of being injured. Either it's the same person, he may have both, the violence and the fear, or they may have only the fear of being injured, and there is no violence. Fear of being injured to the extent that if the woman says, I am afraid to shake hands, I'm afraid, usually because, you say, you know, like a German, strong German, oh, hello, I'm very glad. You know, stramonium, huh? You know, this handshake, it's an injury for them.
Can you differentiate the violence of mercury and of stramonium?
Yes. Mercury is, it's not a violent remedy. It has impulses, violent impulses. These are my... So, but there is no danger with a mercury. With a stramonium, you are in danger once it is in this violent mood, because we have in stramonium, we have a remedy with which you are dealing with serious mental cases. You can understand the convulsions, the intensity, the violence, the sitting, the grimaces, the whole thing which comes out is the a violent. You will see the child is sitting there. He's so sweet, so calm, answering the questions and all that. And you say yes. The mother says, she rushes and describes the violence. The boy looks like an angel. Yeah. You do not perceive it. You do not perceive the violence in front of you. This is what I say. We describe it like this, and sometimes is this a case of Stramonium? It's not possible. No, it's possible. Because Stramonium comes in fits. Is not, unless, of course, it's on the last stage of schizophrenia, and then he's in a state completely gone.
How is the stammering of Stramonium?
Stammering, yes, stammering. Also, it's very strong, and it has to be compared again with mercury. But this Stramonium stammering is much more violent than the causticum or the mercury stammering. It is aggressive stammering. You see the grimaces, huh? And you feel, see how you feel, because cannot produce. It is two forces. The force comes out. You will say, mother. You see, mother is a nice word, eh? Mom has something, and so violent behind this stammering. Something else also, which I have mentioned many times during this course, concerning Stramonium, are the fears, again from the subconscious, which come with children. Children are sleeping. They are very nice. The whole day, no problem. They are sleeping. And suddenly, in the night, they will wake up with a really terrifying nightmare. And they are waking up, screaming and looking in terror, and the mother goes and says, "What is your problem? What's your problem?" Nothing happens. And the terror is there, and the mother, almost every night, they will go into that terror. And of course, many of these children, they will do what? They will leave the bed and go and sleep with the mother the rest of the night. The terror is so much that they need to feel the contact. As soon as they are in contact with the mother, then they go back to sleep. But these nightmares, this kind of nightmares, which are a precursor of epileptic fits, of convulsions, etc. If they are staying, they are coming many times out of the vaccination, and they are treated very well in the beginning stages with Stramonium. You have to have the child waking up in terror, real terror, because there are a lot of other remedies that have nightmares. Real terror and shout, and they cannot wake up. And they see something. You are sure they see something there because they are so much engrossed in that. What do they see? Then it is Stramonium. And then the woman, they will shout, "Wow! Wow!" Like this. The husbands, they terrified. And then I said, "Yeah, well, I had to live in the other room, eh? Every night, same thing." That's Stramonium. If he wakes up and says, it's not Stramonium, eh? It's different.